Hey everyone, welcome to today's session. Today, we're diving into a topic that's on everyone's mind: financial freedom. Have you ever wondered why some young people can achieve financial freedom in just a few years? They don't have to work overtime, they don't have to suck up to a boss, and they have more time to actually enjoy life. Meanwhile, many of us are still grinding away for that paycheck, feeling like we'll never break out of this cycle. So today, let's talk about how these so-called chosen ones manage to achieve financial freedom. Now, you might be thinking, isn't financial freedom just about having a lot of money? Sure, money is definitely important, but the real core of financial freedom isn't just about having money, it's about having time freedom. Financial freedom isn't about chasing money itself, it's about having more time and space to do the things that truly matter to you. This is probably the part we overlook the most. You might think, if I had money, I'd have more time. But in reality, the people who have time freedom are the ones who know how to turn their time into maximum value. Today, we're going to dive deep into this, especially looking at how a lot of young people in the US are achieving financial freedom. And here's the thing, they're not all trust fund babies, and they didn't just get lucky. They've been able to unlock certain mindsets and strategies to gradually build up their wealth. I'm going to show you how you can go from being a regular 9-to-5er to becoming a true financial freedom master. These mindsets and strategies can apply to your current job, and they can also serve as a roadmap for your future career. Truth number 1, the real truth about financial freedom. A lot of us make the mistake of thinking that financial freedom is just about making a ton of money. But if you ask someone like Li Shaolai, he'll tell you that the true essence of financial freedom is this: it's when you no longer have to sell your time just to cover your basic living expenses. And that definition is huge, because it brings the real core of financial freedom into focus: time freedom. Let's break it down with a little thought experiment. Imagine you're working every single day, and your time is completely consumed by your job. Even if you're making tons of money, the reality is, you're still trading your time for cash. Your life is still restricted because time is a fixed resource, you can't control it. So even if you're making money, you're still stuck in the survival mode, with no time to live life on your own terms. But the core of financial freedom is being able to leverage your time in such a way that you don't have to constantly sell it for a paycheck. In other words, true freedom comes from relying not on your labor, but on your ability to create value and leverage time. Time is the same for everyone, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. What makes the difference is how you use it. Some people are able to create massive wealth within those constraints, while others get stuck in what we call time poverty. Today, we're going to explore how you can break out of that, so that your time becomes a tool for creating wealth. Truth number 2, the struggles of being a 9-to-5er. Let's start with the most basic level, the 9-to-5er. In the traditional work model, we sell our time and labor to a company in exchange for a fixed salary. This is the first phase for many of us when we enter the workforce. It's the model we're all familiar with. As a 9-to-5, you're getting that paycheck every month, but the problem is, your time is always limited. Let's say you're working 8 hours a day. If you continue in this mode year after year, your income growth has an upper limit. Even if you get an annual raise, it's still capped. I have a friend, Tom, who got a job as a software developer at an internet company right after graduation. At first, he was working crazy overtime, trying to level up his skills, and his boss was rewarding him with decent pay. But after a few years, Tom realized he was stuck in a loop. No matter how hard he worked, his salary wasn't growing at a significant rate, and his hours were getting longer. His life was becoming more and more monotonous and draining. This is a reality a lot of people face. You might be wondering, is this the best we can do? Absolutely not. The truth is, a lot of people get stuck in the 9-to-5er phase because they overlook one key concept: who are you actually working for? When you're working for someone else, sure, you're helping them make money, but you're also building value for yourself in the process. And this brings us to the next level, the growth seeker. Truth number 3, the power of being a growth seeker. The growth seeker level is the game changer. Growth seekers don't just work for a paycheck, they see their job as a chance to level up their skills, gain experience, and build value for themselves. They understand that upgrading their skills is the best investment they can make, because it pays off in the long run. Let's look at an example. Take Matthew, for instance. He started out as a regular marketer at a big company. But soon, he realized that in order to boost his value, he needed to step out of his comfort zone. So, he started learning data analysis in his free time and began applying his new skills at work. A few years later, he was promoted to a data analyst, and helped his company develop new marketing strategies. His salary grew significantly, but more importantly, his skills were now at a higher level. He became a growth seeker. On the flip side, many people stay stuck at the first level, just going through the motions, content with a stable paycheck, and ignoring skill development. These people often hit a career ceiling, and their income stays stagnant. But those who are truly working for themselves are constantly pushing their boundaries, learning, and building experience. While their paychecks may not skyrocket overnight, their long-term value is increasing steadily, which opens up more opportunities and resources down the road. Truth number 4, creating long-term value. Now, let's talk about the real breakthrough, becoming a creator of value. This is the stage where you leverage your time to the max by creating products or services that have zero marginal cost to produce. The whole game changes here. Instead of constantly trading your time for money, you create something once, and it keeps generating value and income over time. Take Simon Snell, for example. He started creating online programming courses. Once he had the courses recorded, he could sell them to students worldwide. The cool part? The revenue kept coming in with little ongoing effort. He only needed to record the course once, and after that, it sold itself. The key here is creating value. You're not just working, you're using your creativity and expertise to create something that can generate income passively. Whether it's digital products, online courses, books, or other creative assets, if you can create something that costs nothing to scale, you'll start to see income flowing in continuously. Truth number 5, the capitalist's world. So, how do capitalists achieve financial freedom? At the top level, capitalists don't own their time anymore, they buy other people's time to generate even more wealth. They hire people, invest in projects, and use other people's time and efforts to create even bigger returns. Think about Silicon Valley. Many entrepreneurs there attract investments and build teams that not only generate huge returns for them but also leverage the time and intellectual power of their employees. Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook and Larry Page from Google didn't just get wealthy by their own efforts, they used capital and investment to expand their wealth by tapping into other people's time and resources. At this level, the time exchange is on a whole new level. Capitalists use the time and talent of others to multiply their own wealth. Truth number 6, strategies for moving up the ladder. So how do you go from being a worker to a capitalist? It's not an easy journey, it requires time, persistence, and a shift in mindset. The most important thing is to keep doing the right things and continuously improving yourself. You need to learn how to invest in yourself, develop new skills, and maintain a long-term vision. Whether it's by learning new skills, building a personal brand, or gaining hands-on experience, all these steps are essential for progressing through each level. Sure, you might feel discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but the key to success is staying the course.